Jammu and Kashmir, the crown state of India, a nature's best, is feeling pride for its being in the race of peace, progress and development along with other sister states, and that too with a magniloquent pace. There are scores of developmental agencies in the state, and the one which in a short span of time has made big strides is IRA. J&K Economic Reconstruction Agency, or IRA, an autonomous body under the Department of Planning and Development, Government of Jammu and Kashmir, was established in December 2004 under Society Act. The State Cabinet constituted the J&K IRA to ensure focused and sustained attention for the implementation of the externally funded projects as a special purpose vehicle. The JK IRA started its activities in the year 2005 on ground after the sanction of Asian Development Bank or ADB loan number 1 for rupees 1,611 crores for the infrastructure project, namely multi-sector project for infrastructure rehabilitation, J&K State, and subsequently Asian Development Bank ADB loan number 2 was sanctioned with a cost of rupees 1,694 crores under Jammu and Kashmir Urban Sector Development Investment Program. Various projects executed in Jammu and Kashmir under these loans include construction of flyovers, mechanized car parkings, sewage treatment plant, water supply schemes and water treatment plants, drainage schemes, roads, bridges and solid waste management landfill sites. With an objective to decongest and streamline the traffic movement on the busiest roads of Srinagar and Jammu cities, J&K IRA undertook the construction of major flyovers on the main roads of Jammu and Srinagar. In Jammu city, IRA completed a 4-lane flyover from Bikram Chowk to Government Women College, Gandhinagar, having a length of 1.3 kilometers with road improvement or widening from 6-lane to 8-lane under flyover for a length of 1.5 kilometers. The project has been completed with a cost of 81.35 crore rupees and has provided hassle-free movement of traffic by passing the crossings at Bikram Chowk, Police Line Chowk and Greenbelt Chowk, and has shortened the distance. Similarly, in Srinagar city, the construction of Jahangir Chowk, Rambagh flyover was envisioned to prevent the traffic jams on vital road linking heart of Srinagar city to the international airport. Prior to the construction of the flyover, the road stretch from Jahangir Chowk to Rambagh used to witness heavy traffic jams since traffic density on the road was quite high owing to its significance. The JCRB flyover was conceived to overcome this problem. The work on the Jahangir Chowk Rambagh flyover project was started in the year 2013. However, work on rupees 341.26 crores ambitious project was badly impacted due to the devastating floods of 2014 and obtaining situation in 2016, which led to the flight of skilled labor from outside the state, besides badly damaging the heavy machinery that was deployed for the construction of the flyover. However, after tireless efforts, work on the coveted project was started again with full vigor, and results of same are materializing with the completion of first phase of JCRB flyover from Amar Singh College to Barzula Bridge with one limb towards Natipura, completed in May 2018. Second phase of the project from Rambagh to Alochi Bagh was completed in May 2019, and recently another phase of JCRB flyover has been completed, and JCRB flyover's major part is now open for traffic. As part of the construction of the flyovers in the Srinagar city, another significant project in the Srinagar city is the construction of grade separator at TRC, which has two limbs, one coming from Sonawar towards Linz Lal Chowk and another towards J&K Bank corporate office has been completed and opened for traffic in May 2019. For the rehabilitation of 285 affected people, two mega rehabilitation complexes have been constructed at the Jahangir Chowk and Rambagh respectively. The rehabilitation complex at Jahangir Chowk was meant for the rehabilitation of people getting displaced in Jahangir Chowk Bakshi Stadium stretch. Another rehabilitation complex at Rambagh has been constructed for the rehabilitation of people getting displaced in the Solina Rambagh stretch of the flyover. IRA is having its own way to work. In whatever undertaken developmental work, the strength is given to top priority for maintaining quality and durability as per design specifications. Regular testing of materials used in construction works is ensured in IRA works. For the purpose, batching plants, including testing labs, occupy great importance. Only after passing through the hard testing in the batching plants, the concrete is put to use, thereby leaving least or no chances of any kind of compromise in quality or specifications. Mechanized multi-level car parking facility was for the first time introduced in the state when IRA completed an ambitious project in the busiest and commercial part of Jammu city. A 7-storied car parking complex was raised at an estimated cost of Rs 47.10 crore. This state-of-the-art complex has a capacity of 352 light motor vehicles and 164 two-wheelers. There is an automatic system by which vehicles are lifted to any story for parking. New commuters feel comfortable and relaxed by parking their vehicles and going for shopping and other engagements. Similarly, in Srinagar city also, such type of modern parking facility has been provided. The sub-project has been completed at a cost of Rs 27.15 crore, which is first of its kind in the state, and it includes the construction of multi-level mechanized semi-automatic car parking facility which accommodates 288 light motor vehicles and provide much needed parking facility in one of the busiest commercial places in the summer capital. In Jammu West area from Bakshi Nagar to New Plot and up to Janipur Colony, IRA has installed a sewerage network along with appurtenant works for a length of about 237 kilometers, including 34,200 sewer house connections, and also constructed a state-of-the-art 30 million litres per day capacity sewage treatment plant at Bhagwati Nagar, Jammu. The sewerage system takes care of all the waste water from washrooms and kitchens of houses. This has improved the sanitation conditions and environment in the area to a large extent. Now people no longer have to bother about constructing septic tanks or pits for disposal of toilet and other wastewater. Now the sewer pipes in the lanes, by-lanes and roads are connected with the trunk sewer main called Ranbir Collector, which carries all the sewage up to the sewage treatment plant at Bhagwati Nagar for treatment. In final stage, the output is water for usage in agriculture and manure. The plant has been constructed with MBBR technology and has 8-number major tanks including the screens, distribution tank, MBBR tanks, chlorination tanks, etc. besides machinery and equipment along with the testing lab, DG sets, machine control center and electric substation. This whole sewerage project has been completed at a cost of 194 crore rupees. Under the ADB loans, major initiative has been taken to augment the supply of potable drinking water in Jammu and Srinagar cities. Works executed in the water supply sector includes construction of 73 new tube wells in Jammu with a generation capacity of 143 million litres per day. Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition System or SCADA has been installed to monitor the generation and distribution of water in Jammu. Replacement and laying of pipe networks for a length of 642 kilometers to provide piped safe drinking water to more than 1.5 million people in Jammu and Srinagar. Revamping of 5 water treatment plants at Rangil, Nishat, Alstang, Pokharibal and Dudhganga at Srinagar. The component involved civil works of construction of backwash tanks, overhead tanks, clarifloculators, chlorination houses, air blower foundations, laboratories, aluminium tanks, sludge and effluent wells. Replacement of worn-out mechanical components of water treatment plants, air blowers, flash mixers, chlorination system, gas stoners, etc. and replacement of electrical components, motors, DG sets, cable LT, stabilizers, etc. Introduction of new gaseous chlorination of the raw water to replace the traditional method of using the bleaching powder. Despite the availability of adequate water resources, the people of Jammu had been suffering from acute water scarcity due to non-availability of required storage reservoirs. Construction of new overhead water storage tanks constructed by IRA has become a boon in solving the burning problem of water scarcity to a large extent. The agency has completed 64 overhead tanks and ground reservoirs in Jammu and handed over to Public Health Engineering Department for use. An attempt is being made to tap the water of Tavi River for drinking purpose. In this connection, IRA has completed an intake structure at Boria near Har Ki Pauri at the bank of Tavi, having a capacity of 18 lakh gallons per day. This is known as Boria intake structure. This pump lifts the raw water from Tavi River up to the filtration plant where this is treated and made fit for drinking. J&K IRA has executed the construction of mega storm water drainage sub-projects in the low-lying areas of Srinagar city along both the sides of National Highway bypass. These include construction of Pohuru Chandpura, Rawalpura Tengpura, Bemina Fruit Mandi, Rawalpura Chandpura and Athwajan storm water drainage sub-projects. These involve the construction of drainage network which is connected with the sump wells constructed at the main pumping stations and intermediate pumping stations at suitable places. The pumping stations are equipped with the VT pumps and non-clog submersible pumps to cater to the dry weather flow and storm water flow. The water from the sumps is lifted by installed machinery and discharged into the nearby river or nala adjoining the pumping stations. Besides this, the control panel starters, DG sets, EOT cranes and electric substation have been provided at the pumping stations for ensuring uninterrupted pumping as per requirement. With the construction of these storm water drainage sub-projects, residents living in these areas have received a much-needed respite during the rainy and winter seasons. In Jammu, the rehabilitation and channelization of various nalas or storm water drains, primary and secondary drains have been executed for a length of 66.50 kilometers. With the construction of said storm water drains, the loss to the life and property of the people besides waterlogging in various areas has been prevented. This has also resulted in reclamation of land along the Nala banks which are being developed as green belts by way of plantation for improvement of environment in different areas. The construction of 25 number bridges in different parts of the state is yet another milestone in the developmental journey of ERA. In Budgam, people get cut off during the rainy season and floods, thereby causing lot of hardships. With the construction of RCC bridge by ERA, the area is getting full year connectivity and people have heaved a sigh of relief besides development of the area. Similarly, with the construction of Tokina Bridge, the people have got full year connectivity and the area on the other side of the river was very much underdeveloped, where the same is now in the full swing. Also, prior to the construction of bridge, people used to commute through boats and especially the school-going children were facing a lot of difficulty, which has now been overcome with the construction of bridge by ERA. The construction of bridges like Saidpura Bridge, Mahjur Bridge and bridges on Ramnagar Road have helped to strengthen the connectivity of hundreds of villages, especially during rainy season. Jammu and Kashmir, being a hilly state, has paucity of roads which in turn hinders the developmental process. Roads are considered as lifeline of development. Keeping in view the expertise, quality and dedication of ERA, the government of Jammu and Kashmir entrusted it with the work of constructing roads in various parts of the state. Some of the vital road lengths completed by JK ERA are Natipura Newa Pulwama Road, Lethpura Pantha Chowk Loop, Humhama Budgam Arizal Road, Kazigund Kulgam Road, Sangrama Sopor Kulangam Road, Kralgund Ashpora Road, Bari Brahmana Vishna Road, etc. JK ERA has successfully upgraded or strengthened the 40 major roads spread across the state, including Leh and Kargil districts, and more than 600 kilometers of road length has been constructed. Safe disposal of solid waste generated in the urban areas remain to be one of the major problems of the growing urbanization, as unsafe disposal of solid waste may become a major health hazard besides causing air and water pollution and adverse impact on biodiversity. Having an average solid waste generation of 400 metric tons per day, the safe disposal of solid waste remains a big challenge for the civic authorities in Srinagar city. With this in view, JK IRA took up the construction of sanitary landfill cells for solid waste management. Municipal sanitary landfill site is spread over an area of more than 600 canals and till date remains the only designated landfill site in the Srinagar city. JK IRA took up a comprehensive project for converting the landfill site to a scientific landfill site. The site has now been provided with a boundary wall around the entire area, administrative buildings, weighbridge, plantation and green belt. JK IRA constructed a direct access road and bridge to the site from the Alijan Road, bypassing the 1.25 kilometers long old road through the congested residential area. The bridge in the approach road has also helped the residents of area connectivity throughout the year. Besides construction of various projects, IRA has proved its worth in other activities. It has supplied various types of equipment to JMC, SMC and PHE department with Asian Development Bank funding. These equipment include water tankers, garbage carriers, loaders, containers and sewerage cleaning equipments. It has added to the infrastructure of the SMC and GMC and added their capacity to manage the civic amenities in a better way. The water tankers provided to PHE department have augmented the supply of potable drinking water in the uncovered areas where pipe network is either inadequate or not laid. Before starting construction of a particular project, IRA has a precedence of taking care of environment around project area during execution. For this purpose, the agency has procured a modern laboratory facilities including mobile laboratory van, which is fully equipped with testing and checking any type of pollution. Each and every attempt is made to keep the environment around the project safe and clean. IRA has to its credit many more developmental projects, but worthwhile to mention that it never compromised with its quality and quantitative procedural principles. Whatever construction work is entrusted to it by the government, IRA transforms it into a dream come true project as per ADB guidelines. Here it is important again to mention that IRA considers its staff from bottom to top its valuable assets. As such, medical camps and recreational programs are also conducted from time to time to keep the IRA family members highly spirited. IRA also conducts awareness programs for the safety measures to be adopted by the skilled and semi-skilled labor engaged by the contractors during execution of the projects. For better participation, incentives in the shape of gifts are also given to the labor. By its exemplary endeavors in implementing the externally funded projects, IRA has tried its level best to make Jammu and Kashmir feel pride and also the general public to make merry.